The last type of questions I'm going to talk about are self-paced question sets. The question sets can be used for multiple reasons. It can be used for assessments. You can use them to test math facts or practice math facts. They can also be used for scavenger hunts. It's an awesome learning tool. The greatest part about self-paced question sets is that the grading is done for you. Also, please keep in mind that self-paced questions only work with active expressions. So let's talk about how to build a self-paced question set. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a new page, blank page after current, and I'm going to also click Insert Questions. Now your question manager is going to show up, and it is the same question manager that you use for building questions on a page. The only difference is we're going to add more than one question. So I'm going to add one question. Again, I'm going to make this multiple choice, and I'm going to ask, what is your favorite color? And I'm going to put a couple choices: blue, yellow, red, and we'll do purple. And I'm not going to assign a correct answer because this is more of just like a survey type deal. I'm not going to do a time limit, and I'm only going to allow the students to answer that question one choice. So now this is a question on the page, but by simply clicking the green plus button, I now have created a question set that's actually going to be self-paced on the responder instead of seeing the question on the flip chart. So my next question is, what is your favorite season? And I'm going to do fall, winter, spring, summer. And again, this is a survey, so I'm not going to put a correct answer, and I'm going to get rid of my other choices. And now I have, this is an actual self-paced survey or assessment. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to call this Getting to Know You. And in my description, I'm going to put this, welcome to my class. Please take a few minutes to answer the questions so I can get to know you better. Okay. Again, they don't need 59 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, and I'm going to change it to 5 by simply just typing 05, and now it's 5 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it control progress through levels right now because I only have one level, so that doesn't matter. We'll talk about levels here in just a little bit. I'm also going to click replace the page content with a new design, and I'm going to pick a different color. And again, it's just the only design differences is that the colors are different. I'm going to click apply, and then I'm going to click done. So now actually the kids aren't going to see the questions on the page, they're going to see the questions on the responders. So to launch this question set, all I need to do is click the green play button here or up here. So I'm going to go ahead and click the green play button. And my students are going to answer the questions. So my students have started their questions, and I can see looking here that these questions have started by looking at the green. And so my students are choosing their answers. And they're done. So I can go ahead and stop the assessment. So the time already stopped because all the questions were finished before the time is up, so it automatically stops it. If the time is not up and you want to go ahead and stop the question set, just click the pause button and you can just stop it, click the X, and then it will ask you if you want to save the partial results. click Save. So I'm going to get rid of this screen. So now where are the questions? Remember, they're in the browser. So you go to View, Browser, then go to your voting browser, click on the plus sign, and then there is my question set. So again, I can simply click on this guy here and view my results that way, or I can export them into an Excel file. Now there is one little piece of information that I do want to share with you that could make this a really powerful learning tool. So let's say that these questions, I actually want to go back and edit them. So I would click on Edit, Questions on Current Page. Now let's say this is not a survey and these are actual questions that I want to know if the students understand. So I can come in over here and I can actually do a couple different things. So if I want my students to allow them to retry incorrect answers, this would be for more like a learning experience. If I wanted it to be a pure assessment, I would not allow students to retry incorrect answers. By clicking this, it's going to allow students to go back and fix any incorrect answers at the end of the question set. So they will see these questions again if they answer them incorrectly. But you also can add different test feedback properties. So you can tell them when their answer is correct, or you can tell them when their answer is incorrect, or you can simply just send a summary at the end of the question set. So I'm going to tell the kids that when their answer is correct, try again. Your answer was wrong. So now that is an option that you have to send the message back to the learner to have them retry a correct answer. Now notice that also, since I started to edit this question set, that I need to go back and click Replace the Page Content with a New Design. I have to go back and click that. Even though I clicked it once, I'm editing the content. So I'm going to click yellow this time, Apply, and Done. So now my new settings have taken place on this question set.